talk to you guys about how to get your first $50,000 credit card through business funding. Look,
Mm-hmm.
guys, this is going to be a great call. I need y'all to pay attention.
Yes.
Make sure you take notes because one
Mm-hmm.
of the first things is you guys got to make sure your company is set up properly. We have
Mm-hmm.
seen so many people not set their company up right and get denied. Like
Facts.
one of the first things is making sure you pay the Secretary of State. I know that sounds small, but we've seen so many people mess that up.
Okay, Marvin, let's go ahead and keep it real. One of our students did
Yeah.
not pay his Secretary of State, and guess what? He missed out on $50,000.
Yes. So you don't want to miss 50,000
Yeah.
trying to get it, y'all. Next, we talk about setting it up right. I want to give y'all a quick overview of that. It's basically
Mm-hmm.
address, virtual office, EIN,
Yes.
email, phone number, all of that. Next,
Email address is so important.
it
Let me
is.
stress that because they want a professional email.
Yep.
Okay, so I get so many questions, Marvin and I, about having your business at your home. Okay,
Right.
to start out, that's fine. But eventually, what you do want to do is have some type of virtual office. Like, the bank needs to see that you're a legitimate business and you're operating as such. That means email address, professional, address, business address, not a P.O. box because that will get you denied right off the rip. You cannot go and get a P.O. box as your business address, right?
Right.
And then you want to make sure that all of everything on your report lines up. Just
Yep.
like we talk about with credit, it's the same with your business credit. Everything needs to line up. Your address needs to be correct. Your business name needs to be correct. You need to pay your Secretary of State fees. Your addresses need to be correct all across the board on your business.
Yep. And then let's talk about bank accounts.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of people that love to go to Bank of America,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't set up a bank account.
Yeah.
If you want to get a $3,000 or $5,000 credit card on the business side from Bank of America,
Mm-hmm.
don't set up a bank account. You'll probably get it. But if you set up a bank account, now we're talking above 5,000.
Yeah, Marvin, because banks are going to relationship banking.
Yes.
We talk about this all the time. There's no more snatch and grab money from banks and not build a relationship. Like, what benefit is it to the bank if you're not building a relationship with them? They
Right.
want to continue to give you money and they want you to continue to do business with you.
Exactly.
So that's why it's important to, identify what bank best suits your situation and what kind of business that you have, and then go ahead and set up banking relationships with these banks.
Yes. And if you guys got questions, I want you to drop them in the chat. We are trying to get this chat lit. Let's go,
Yes,
guys.
let's go.
So, the first thing we've talked about LLCs, we talked
Mhm.
about personal credit,
Yes,
bank accounts. Bank accounts.
counting.
Now
Yeah.
we're talking about personal credit. So make sure that you have good personal credit. If you don't worry about it. Just make sure you tell the banker, hey,
Mhm.
I got to build some credit,
Yeah.
and what kind of products do you have for that?
Mhm.
But let's go to those folks with them 720s,
Yes.
2 years in business. Now we talking $50,000. All you got to do is make sure you got articles of incorporation,
Yes.
EIN letter,
Mhm.
720 credit score,
Yes.
and also, what is it? 2 years in business,
Yeah.
minimum.
And let me say this. Martin and I don't care where we are. We are going to bring you the information to empower your finances. It
Right.
doesn't matter what we're doing. We're going to stop and we're going to give you we're going to drop these gems for you so that you can scale your business.
Yep. And so if you guys got questions,
Mhm.
I want you to drop it in the chat. Make sure, guys, when you go into the bank, like Gloria said, set up
Yeah.
a business checking account. Once you set up the business checking account, try to deposit some money.
Mhm.
I'm not saying everybody on here has a whole lot of money,
Right.
but if you don't have a bunch of money, open up with the minimum
Mhm.
and then start to do a direct deposit.
Mhm.
That direct deposit could be $50, $100, $200, whatever it is. But if you have a little money, drop in 5,000. Now
Yeah.
your bank rating score goes through
up.
the roof.
Yeah, it does.
And once it goes through the roof,
Mhm.
now you're able to sit down and start asking for products. And then also, if you got taxes, if you have
Mhm.
taxes, you got profit and loss, balance sheet, debt schedule, 6 months bank statements. That's very important because they want to see your cash flow.
Yeah.
So if the bank can see your cash flow, they're super excited.
Yeah, because that's what it's about. It's about empowering your finances and getting yourself where you want to be. It's about using other people's money.
Right.
You know?
And then not only using other people's money, but using it to get more. Like you guys can actually start off with a $3,000 or $4,000 limit, and within 6 months have a $50,000 limit.
Yeah.
Because the bank wants to know that you're gonna have a relationship. You're gonna use cash flow.
Yeah.
And then we get a lot of questions about Chef Corps.
We do.
Like Marvin, like I had a guy today. I just started my LLC today because I saw one of your videos. Okay, that's cool, but if you want to get a shortcut in line, get a Chef Corp.
Yeah.
And every bank doesn't like a Chef Corp.
That's fact.
I'll sit here and tell you, I'm not saying, every bank's gonna take it. Some banks won't allow you to use a Chef Corp, some will. Go to the ones that will.
And then what you have to do is make sure that it's being set up properly.
Yeah.
Make sure, because it's a lot of chitter chatter out here on the, social media platforms.
Right.
And they're not always true. So make sure you do a fact check on all the information that you hear before you step out there.
Yep. And then when you're using the Chef Corp or you're using no doc loans, always make sure you stay under 50,000.
Yes.
That's the magic number. Ask for 49, 47.
40.
Like, yeah,
and go
40.
to multiple banks.
And go to multiple banks.
Don't be greedy.
Right.
Because being greedy can most definitely cause you to have a denial.
Yep. And then talking about products, right? Like I get a lot of people that want to get the line of credit. You're probably not going to get the line of credit until you establish a relationship.
Yeah.
So the order kind of goes, set up a checking account, get a business credit card, get some time under your belt, 6 months to a year. Then you'll probably ask for a loan. Last, you'll ask for a line of credit.
Okay, Marvin, let me say this too.
Okay.
Now, credit cards are easy to get. Now, I get so many clients that are like, oh, I don't want no credit card. What is wrong with the credit card? Especially if it has 0% interest for 15 months or 0% interest for 12 months.
Yeah.
That is the way to go, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with getting a credit card.
Exactly. Credit cards now, especially on the business side, we've seen so many credit cards that will give 0% for 12 months. Or 0%, what we saw one, I think 16 months.
16 months,
yeah. Then we just did a review on one today. On 2.9%, I think, for 16 months.
Yeah, and there's no, even on the balance transfer, it's not 0% interest, but that low interest rate still plays a major role. So just think about if you get a couple of cards with 0%, you get a couple of cards with a very low APR,
2.9.
You're winning.
2.9. And look, guys, we're going to continue to do videos about credit unions and banks because we want you guys to empower yourselves. And it's great for everybody that uses cash. Amazing. That's fine. But most of the people in the country are in debt right now. And they're trying to figure out ways to do debt consolidation, balance transfers, to manipulate their scores. We're talking to them every day.
And don't sleep on some of these institutions.
Yeah.
When I say institutions, I mean banks and credit union, because they have debt consolidation loans. Check out some of our videos because we talk about that, where you can consolidate all your debt. I don't mean consolidating your debt where they're telling you, hey, don't pay your bills. We're going to pay them for you. When they do that, that means your credit is about to go to trash.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's something that you don't want to do. So if a company is telling you, oh, you just send us the money, that's like slick, like when you're doing a bankruptcy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
For real,
if BK is just not going on your credit, but your credit is still going bad because you're going to have those 30, 60, 90-day lates.
Right.
Come on. Guys, there's banks out there that will let you, as long as your score is still decent, there's banks that will loan you up to $50,000 to consolidate some of that debt.
Facts. And, when we're talking about consolidate, you want to take your credit cards and make sure they're not over the limit, number one. and that they're under the limit and that they're about 30%. So for
Yeah.
example, if you
Yeah.
have a $10,000 credit card, you want that balance to be at about 3,000
2
or
to
lower.
3.
Yeah, it could be 2,000, it could be 1,000.
2 to
Don't
3.
make it zero. We've seen people make it zero
Yeah.
and it actually came back to bite them a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't make it zero. I would actually just pay it down, make sure my overall utilization is low, and then your score goes up. And then if you're a business owner, look, I don't know if you started like I started. I started with my personal credit.
Mhm.
I was using my personal credit cards,
Okay.
my personal credit, and then I started learning
How to-
about business credit.
Yeah.
And then when you get a Business Chase, Business Bank of America,
Yeah.
Business Truist,
Mhm.
it shows up on your business,
Your business
credit.
side, yeah.
It doesn't show up on your personal credit.
Okay, Marvin, you know what's so crazy? Okay, Money Magnets, let me throw this out here, okay? Because, like, in my younger days, I struggled with this, okay? I started looking up and trying to learn more about credit because, financial literacy is not taught
Right.
in school. It's
Right.
not taught. A lot of parents don't even understand it, okay? So I was learning about financial literacy and I'm like, okay, so I need to keep my credit cards under 30%,
Yeah.
and then it's like, why you give it to me if you don't want me to spend it? I need to be able to spend this money. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why you give me the money if I give me the money? I
Right.
want to be able to spend the money, you
Right.
know? So it took a long time for me to understand, you know what I'm saying? The concept of it. It's okay for you to spend it, but it's supposed to be a short-term spend.
Right.
It's not for you to live off of. It's not for you to, that's why it affects your credit so heavily, because with credit card utilization, it can go up and it can go down. You max a
They
credit
want to
card
see how you
out.
manage that.
Exactly. You max a card out, then they're like, is that person actually good with money? Because if I give them money, they go spend every bit of it that I give them.
Exactly.
So do they know how to manage it? Do you know how to budget it?
Right.
So that's why credit card utilization is that it weighs heavy on your
It
credit.
does. It does. So look, guys, I want y'all to drop some questions in the chat. Some
Yes.
questions you want to ask Lisa. Thank you for the thumbs up. I want you guys to drop questions in there. Let us know what is it that you're questioning or you're thinking about. So I'm gonna give y'all other things.
Mm-hmm.
You want less than 3 inquiries on your credit in 2024
Yeah.
when you're trying to apply for something, because banks will look at your inquiries and they may deny you because of an inquiry.
Okay.
That's the last thing you want to get denied for.
Okay, but this is the deal. So I know you're wondering. Okay, let me throw this out here. I'm gonna throw these other questions out here for them. I know you're wondering, like, well, how do I do that?
Right.
If I want to get the cards, how am I gonna get the cards with? Because what you're gonna do is you have 3 different credit bureaus.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, you about to
I'm
give them all
gonna
that
say
sauce?
that you have 3 different credit bureaus. Okay.
Yes.
So you can do 3, 6, 9.
Right. Or you could do 1, 2, 3. 3 banks, maybe a day apart. I wouldn't do it the same day.
Exactly.
A day apart, 3 banks, 50, 50, 50.
And learn which bank pull which credit bureau.
No, you didn't.
That's a
bro.
game changer right there, y'all.
All day.
Actually, that's a cash flow changer.
Right.
Cash flow changer, y'all. That's what I be wanting y'all to put in the
So
comments.
do 1 bank with
cash
Equifax,
flow changer.
1 bank TransUnion, 1 bank Experian. Now you got 3 banks and you got
With
the opportunity.
150,000.
Yeah, it could be. It could.
Could be 150, Mark.
Exactly. So, what do you guys want to do? What are you guys trying to do? We want to help you guys get to the bag. Are y'all trying to do that? That's the question.
Yeah.
Are y'all trying to get to this money?
Yes.
Like, what are y'all trying to do in order to get yourself to the next level?
I want to get to the money. I don't know about y'all, but I want to get to the bag.
Let's get to the money.
I want to get to the bag. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I want.
Look, and you
Oh,
know,
thank you so much.
hey Yolanda, how you doing? Hey Lisa.
I'm trying to give y'all some gems. I want y'all to go to the next level. Because let me tell y'all, we hear so many times that people are saying, oh my God, there's no money out here. We're in a recession.
Right.
There's still money on the streets, okay?
It is.
You just have to know where to go. You have to know how to get it and what that needs to look like.
So Yolanda, do me a favor. I think it's 3 little buttons on the side. Hit share, and then I want you to message 3 people.
Bring them on.
Tell
Tell
3 people they got to get on this. Tell them,
Yeah.
like, why are y'all tripping?
Yeah.
Y'all need to pull up.
Y'all need to get this information.
They are dropping off some sauce.
Yes.
So if you want to start a new LLC,
Mhm.
we just dropped a video last week
Yeah.
where you can start your LLC for as little as $39 plus the
Yes.
state fees. And you got state fees plus the state fees.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you guys, when it comes to business, it's a lot of money out here in the street.
It's
a
a
lot.
whole lot of money in this.
Yeah.
I be singing it, y'all. Hey, it's a whole lot of money because it's some money out here, guys.
It
like,
is.
really, you just got to know how to go get it.
Yep. And as you continue, right?
Mhm.
Right now we're talking about no docs, you know,
Mhm. But
article.
this is a good way for you to
Go ahead.
work your way up
Right.
to the documentation.
I want
Okay.
y'all to get that documentation because that's when the floodgates open.
Oh, yeah.
When you
it
get
is.
taxes, profit and loss, balance sheet, debt schedule.
Facts.
When you get all of that, you talking 6 figures, 7 figures.
Okay, but
all
no
day
worries.
long.
No worries. You still can get 150
Yeah.
with no docs, okay? Because we got to start somewhere.
Right.
Okay, some people are not there yet, but if you're not, it's okay.
You're going to get there.
We gonna get you
You're
there.
gonna get there. All right, Yolanda, did you share that with 3 people? Let me know that you hit that little, it's 3 little buttons over in the right-hand side.
Mhm.
Hit share and then message 3 people. Tell them, look, you better get on here. They dropping off this sauce and they in Mexico. They dropping off that Tecate
Yes,
sauce, that,
yes.
that guacamole sauce. So nah, we're in Mexico, guys. We will be back in Atlanta tomorrow for 2 days. Then we go to Miami from Friday through Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if anybody's in Florida, Atlanta, you want to meet up,
Pull up,
we
call
have
us.
we have a restaurant in Atlanta, Cafe Social House in
Yes.
Mableton. In Miami, we will be in my wait for my wife to tell me the hotel. I don't know.
I don't know. We're going for an event we have to speak at, so
Yeah, so Friday through Tuesday,
yeah, I
we'll
have
be
to
at
look.
we'll be at a hotel. Make sure, guys.
I don't know because I didn't book it. They booked it.
Yeah, they
so,
booked it. So make sure, guys, that you know, inbox us. We're on Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Hit us up. Let us know that you're in those states or you got people in those states
True.
because we can meet with your people.
Facts.
And you know, at the end of the day,
Mhm.
if you want that first $50,000 credit card, there's 3 main things you got to work on.
Mm.
Make sure you work on your business. Make sure
Mhm.
it's set up properly.
Yes.
Make sure you work on that personal credit.
Yes.
And then eventually work on those docs. Work on those docs. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that eventually you get tax returns,
Mhm.
you get a balance sheet, you get profit and loss,
Mhm.
bank statements, and that you're really ready to go.
That's okay. You're a little slow. Kiss that beautiful baby for us.
What did she say? One
Just-
person. Oh, just one
touch
person, baby
your
in hand.
That's okay.
I
Kiss
got
the
you.
baby for us.
We got a grandchild. We out here in these streets now that we're by ourselves. We out here in these streets.
For
So
sure.
we're gonna be in Mexico. We've been in Mexico for 30 days.
Yes, it's been absolutely amazing,
Yep.
refreshing.
Yes.
We're actually in Tulum.
Yep.
It's been really good.
Yeah.
Baby, it's gonna rain.
So we've been in Tulum. Gloria said it was gonna rain, but I was
It's gonna
like,
rain. Look.
I said, Gloria, we gotta do this live.
Yes, he did.
I said, tonight is our last night. I want to be out here in the streets, but I don't
Right.
want to forget about my YouTube people.
Yes.
I was like, I don't want to forget about them. I said, I want to be here. I want to answer their questions.
Yes.
Like if they want to know about Chef Corps, we
Mhm.
got them. They
Yeah.
want to know about a brand new corp. And then, you know, the main thing is
They want to know about that money.
that right, the money
We got it.
and the relationship.
Yeah.
Make sure, guys, that you know you set up a relationship with a bank
Yes.
and
very
then
important.
you actually communicate with them.
Mhm.
Good credit or bad credit, the banker in your area. You know, a lot of people ask us, what's the best bank? Give me a list.
Yeah.
Give me a list, Marvin. Give me a list. And I'm like, man, the list is right around your house. You're driving past the
list,
best banks
yeah.
in the world if you just look around where you live at. Look around where your business is
That's
at.
facts,
Like
guys.
seriously, just look around.
Mhm.
You probably got the best bank in the world for
Yeah.
you. The best
Mhm.
bank for you. If you just write them down, go in. I'm not saying open a bank account with every bank. I'm saying talk to them and see, is this the bank for you? Look,
Yes.
Yolanda said, wow.
Yes.
She was like, wow. Like seriously, the best bank might be right around the corner from you. Could be a small bank.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen, you know, both of us have seen small banks give you the biggest limits.
Most definitely.
So it depends on, are you doing real estate? Do you have a service? Do you have a brick and mortar restaurant, laundromat? What kind of business do you have? It could all determine what you should do. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm looking at the rain. The rain is getting ready to come, boo. It's thundering and everything. What you gonna do?
Gloria is trying to get out of here. I wanted to get on live and say what's up to my people. Look, guys, make sure you follow us. You
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. Share this video with somebody else.
Mhm.
I want you guys to get approved for your first $50,000 credit card. Make sure you check out our other videos. Love y'all and see y'all later.